Today we are going to be learning about shape attributes. And attributes is a really fancy word that means what you see when you look at something. So everything has attributes. I have attributes. My attributes are that I am tall, I have brown and blonde hair, I have glasses. So that's what you see when you look at me. Let's say I take this marker. This marker has attributes. This marker is red and it is small. So everything that we look at has attributes. It's a way that we can describe something. So we are going to be doing it with shapes since we're starting to work on shapes. So when I think about shape attributes, I ask myself or I ask my students, what do you see when you look at the shape? So let's start with this one. These are two of the most important things to describe, sides and vertices. Now, vertices is a fancy way, we're learning a lot of fancy words, is a fancy way to say corners. And a corner is where two sides meet each other. It's kind of pointy. Okay, so let's look at this shape right here. How many sides? Well, this is a side, this is a side, and this is a side. I can kind of run my finger along the sides. They are lines. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this shape has 3 sides. Now, vertices, remember, means corners. That's where two sides meet. And I usually like to think of it as a point. So here we have one corner, 1, 2, 3. The pointy edges where the two sides meet. So there's 3 vertices or 3 corners. Okay, there's some other things that we can say when we're looking at this shape to describe it too. We can tell about its color, about its size. So let's say we see that it is light blue. What else do we see when we look at this one? Yeah, it's striped, right? It has stripes. Okay, let's look at this next one here. This is a square. Let's first talk about the sides and the vertices because those are two very important things about a shape. Okay, so we know this is a side, this is a side, this is a side, and this is a side. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Now, when we're talking about a square, there's something very important to mention. All of the sides, okay, are the same size. They're equal size. So we have 4 equal sides. There's not any that are longer or shorter. They're all the same size, and that's what makes a square so special. So I'm going to write 4 equal sides there because they are the same size. Okay, and then how many vertices or how many corners? Little points. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else can we say when we look at this shape? Yeah, it's pink. All right, let's look down here. Here we have a circle. How many sides are on this circle? Now, sides have to be flat, so flat lines. And if we look at this circle, do you see any flat sides or flat lines? No. So how many sides? None. So I'm going to put a 0. Okay, vertices are where two sides meet. Same thing as a corner. Does this circle have any corners? No, it doesn't have any sides, so the sides can't meet. So there is no corners and there's no vertices, so that's also 0. So this is a very special shape. It's very different than all the other shapes. What can we say, other than sides and corners, about this circle? Yes, we can say it is orange. There's something else we can say about this circle. Here we have 2 other shapes. This circle is much what? It's much bigger. So we can describe this shape as being big or large. So I'm just going to write big. Okay, so many ways to describe shapes. We use their attributes. What do we see when we look at the shape? And have fun today